Hey guys, welcome to the Algo Trader. This is Dave. Today I wanted to talk about artificial intelligence, more specifically ChatGPT, and using those tools to write trading algorithms. Sounds like a hack, right? But let's take a look and see what it really does for you. So first thing, just to talk about my history with artificial intelligence. So my first job as a developer was for a company that was doing automation and artificial intelligence. Now, at the time, it was different, and we don't have the same tools that we have now. As a matter of fact, we were working on a tool that was being used for a specific purpose, not a general purpose like this. It was being used within a large industry to fulfill a very specific purpose. So that was our job. But it did teach me a lot about artificial intelligence, about the strengths and weaknesses over using a computer for something versus using a human for a job. And honestly, that's a big part of why I'm doing this, is because I feel I have a good grasp on that. So that's one of the reasons that I am here now. So to talk about ChatGPT and why I think it's so revolutionary, so incredible, but at the same time really limited, and you have to remember that, is because basically what ChatGPT is and what they've been able to do in AI recently is they've been able to crack more or less a language interface on top of the whole internet. So prior to ChatGPT and tools like that, you had your phone or a computer, which had the ability to connect to any computer, any informational system in the world. So basically the internet had every piece of information that we own on a computer somewhere, and your phone, your computer could connect to that. So in theory, you have all the answers to any question in your pocket. Now, what ChatGPT has done is they figured out how to put a language interface between you and that world of information. So now you can go to your phone and go, hey, I was wondering, what's the previously you could ask Alexa, you could ask Google, what's the phase of the moon today, and it would tell you simple questions like that. Sure. But if you said could you tell me, write a short story, or write a programming script, it would just link you to different articles that maybe showed similar things. There'd be some matching words there, so they figured it was a good bet that this has the information you need. Versus now, what ChatGPT can do is it can use the language interface to decipher your question. It can get the answers on the internet, on its database of knowledge, and then it can use the language interface to give you the answer simply and written out specifically for you. So that is incredible. That's a major achievement, and it's really going to transform the world. I have to be careful because everything I say may not age well. So I apologize to our future robot overlords if I say anything offensive. Moving forward, I've got this image here on my screen for a specific purpose. So this is a screenshot from artificial intelligence generated pizza commercial. Now, this highlights some of the problems with AI. Whereas it was able to generate a commercial, generate video, images, dialogue, voice, all of those things flawlessly. There you can see spots where it just doesn't quite have it down. And one thing that we excel at as people is looking at other people and judging other people. If there's something wrong with somebody, we spot that. Our monkey brains can spot that really quickly and easily. So looking at this image, our natural brains doesn't compute quite right. And I mean, how many fingers does this person need? I can't tell if that's part of the pizza or if that's a plate. Why is the person's mouth steaming? Is that a mouth? So many questions. Anyway, also you can look up the Tom Hanks bus AI movie. I think a podcast called Dudesly did something about it. It's hilarious. Anyway, further highlighting the shortcomings of AI. while also highlighting its amazing achievements. So moving forward to the actual example here. So today I'm going to be using Quant Connect as my trading platform. So let me take you through what we are doing here from the beginning. ChatGPT. All right, so if I go to ChatGPT and if I'm using Quant Connect and I want to write a strategy, actually, you know what? Let me take another step back. This morning I was researching, I was trying to find a trading strategy that I had found recently that used 3 separate trading indicators. I thought that it was a nice, simple, strong-sounding strategy, and I wanted to try to code it in Quant Connect and backtest it and look at the results. So I was trying to find it, and I ended up stumbling upon this, just a different trading strategy that did use 3 indicators. In this instance, what it's using is 3 different moving averages. So it wasn't what I was looking for, but this could be good as well. It uses a 20-day, a 40-day, and an 80-day moving average. So if you look at this here, what this will be doing, it's taking, so let's see, the light blue one is the 20-day, the orange one is the 40, and the red one is the 80. So the blue one will be the quicker one to change directions. So what this strategy does is it will plot these 3 lines, these 3 indicators on a chart, and when the price action, so the price, the bars, are above those 3 lines and they order in the direction that it's moving up or down, then you can assume that the market is deciding on a clear direction for this, in this case, British pound. So right here, right under my mouse, oh wait, right there, around the 22nd, you can see that the price is above all 3 bars, and right there on the 22nd, the orange line crossed the red line. So things were in order at that particular moment. So at this point on the 22nd, this algorithm, this strategy would decide that right here is a good entry point. And in this instance, as they usually do when you're reading about a strategy, it looks like it's a great strategy. It really seems to have worked out. So going over to ChatGPT, let's see if AI can help us here. So in Quant Connect, write a script in C# that uses a 20-day, 40-day, and 80-day moving average, and will place a market order, stopping losses at 10%, taking profit at 20%. Is there anything else I want to specify here? In Quant Connect, write a script. Okay, let's just try this for now. And after this, I'll demonstrate how you can modify. So here's the incredible part. This is the mind-blowing part right here. In Quant Connect, this one specific trading platform in C#, no less, I asked it to, well, thank you. I asked it to write a strategy for me, and it did. At first glance, this appears to be incredible. So this is the Quant Connect template here. This is, so we got the initialize method. This is where the script first runs for the first time. It will set things like the amount of cash that you have and what symbol are you going to be are you going to be trading. So we're trading the SPY. I didn't say $10,000, $100,000 cash, and I didn't say SPY, but it needed to make those decisions, so it made an assumption. It just gave me an example. So this is setting, so this is only for this year, 2023. It's creating 3 different moving averages, the short, medium, and long. During the initialize method, it's initializing these using this SPY symbol. On data, so this is going to be on every day, it's going to check This is what it gets repeated over and over again while the strategy's running. So if it's ready, if any one of these three trading indicators is not ready to use, we're going to exit out of the block. Price symbols. Okay, so we're finding out how much money we have, find out what the current price is on this daily slice. Here we go. This is getting into the bulk of it here. If the short SMA, the 20-day, is greater than the medium, the 40-day, and the medium 40-day is greater than the large 80-day, and holdings is less than or equal to 0. Holding. Yep. Okay. That's how much you currently have holding. Then it's buy condition. Thank you for this nice little comment here. So we're going to take setting the stop loss and the take profit. Stop loss is being set for 90%, so that's just a 10% loss. Take profit is 20%, so 1.2 times the price. So this is where it's just setting where the stop and the profit points are going to be. Set holdings. So this is well, that's one thing I keep saying. Why does it do a set holdings, a market order, and a limit order? I don't know. That might just be a weird looking mouth on a pizza advertisement, but so this, all in all, first glance, this looks good. And it even gives me a nice summary here of what's happening. So let's take this code and I'm going to plug it in directly into Quant Connect. And as soon as I can get it to compile, then I'm just going to run it. We're going to see what it does. So one thing it always does is it doesn't know about the namespace, so it doesn't quite have the right number of curly braces there. I think you're missing 2 more. Is that how many we need? All right, let's see what it's complaining about. This is where, unfortunately, you can't just trust AI to write the perfect script for you and expect it to be good. The name symbols, line 33, line 51, sorry. Okay. Yeah, it's not quite right there. So how do we do it previously? So I'm going to cheat a little bit. SPY symbol. So what are you complaining about? Symbol. Didn't even use the right value that it created. I know I'm doing this the long way. I'm sorry. Okay, end of file expected. There we go. Once you see that black line of text, that means we're out of the woods in terms of compile errors. All right, so not too bad, not too shabby. I'm going to add an indent there. And I'm also going to run this for more than nine months. So I'm going to run this for 3 years here. So we're going to start our back test January 1st of 2020, and we're using $100,000 of fake money. This is all fake money, by the way. If you decide you like this, that's a different story, but insert disclaimer here. Okay, we're going to backtest this. And in Quant Connect, you can use all this for free. Quant Connect is a powerful platform, and if you want to go and toy around with this, you certainly can. It's 100% free. Right now, what we're looking at is one of the downfalls of that is there is a delay, just to save their systems from too much stress, but also to try to convince me to upgrade my account. All right, so we just ran back testing for about 3 years worth. We have a 21% return, which all in all, when you so far in all of my scripts that I've been messing with here, if you were to just buy SPY and hold it, you'd be possibly getting better returns. Most of the time you would be. Some of my better scripts, it's been at least competitive. But so let's take a look at what it did. All right, so 6.3, it bought at 294, sold at 443. Huh. Bought at 416, sell at 377. 22,819. Let me see here. Yep, that's probably about it right there. Yeah, so it looks like it took a hit there. And then there was a bit of an issue here as well. So all in all, I mean, you made a return. You didn't lose money, fake money here. For something being generated by AI, it's not too bad. It almost compiled. That's pretty good. It ran. That's good. And with a little bit of tweaking and some, more intense testing and maybe some paper trading, it could be a promising strategy here. But my point is ChatGPT completely got you off the ground. And let me showcase one other thing here. So, looks like that was my mistake. That symbol bit. All right, let's say, could you rewrite the above code to use a 20-day, 40-day, and 90-day average? Certainly. I love its optimism. Really feel that. Yep, long period. Yep. So there it rewrote it using a 90-day period. Okay, thank you. So there you have it. Amazing. Absolutely mind-blowing for a first attempt here. I would use this as a starting point. So for myself, if I have an idea or if I'm reading about a strategy that I like, I'll go and I'll do some research. I'll see if it seems like a good strategy to me, and then I can come here and I can ask ChatGPT to get me started, at least, provide me with a starter template, because I certainly would not advise using any of this code at all. But if I personally were to take this code and run over it with a fine-tooth comb, make sure I understood it, do some back testing, plenty of back testing, do some optimization, some paper trading on this for a while, I could see using code written by AI in the live trading simulation or scenario. But that's up to you. Insert disclaimer here. I believe it. That's what I wanted to show you guys here today was, is it mind-blowing? Yeah, absolutely. Does it have its shortcomings? Yes, it does. Let me show real quick what I ended up landing on earlier today. So I spent a few more minutes with it this morning, and I came up with something similar, very close. It's amazing. You can ask ChatGPT the same question at two different points in the day, and it'll answer it a little bit differently. It's really interesting. So this is more or less the same logic, but it was written out differently. So we're going to keep this one from earlier, which had a 21% return. This will have a larger return for at least one reason, and that is that it runs for longer. I think that one ran for 3 years, and this one's going to run for about 8 years. So we can expect better results on this one, but how much of that is because it's better code? I don't know. It's generating the chart here. Yeah, 139% return. At least it doesn't look like it had as bad of failings. I mean, you can see the COVID dip for sure, but and then you take a look at the orders here and see what it did. Buy at 180, sell at 217. Buy at 218, sell at 261. Buy at 261. It's funny. It'll take a 10%, a 20% profit, and then the next day, it'll still be a buy condition, so it'll buy again immediately the next day. It's like, why not just hold on to it? But yeah, I guess that defeats the purpose. So anyway, good results. Good results. I think that's what I wanted to show you. I'm personally just excited about it, and using ChatGPT will be something that I do in the future for sure. I never maintain to be the world's best coder. I like to use the tools that I have, and Google has always been recognized as the developer's best tool. Will ChatGPT be a part of that arsenal? Maybe, as long as you treat it with respect and a healthy bit of skepticism. I think it could be, absolutely. So anyway, that's all. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time.